Hi, we're Antonia and Richard. Welcome to Ant and Dick's Excellent Adventure.
So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the second part of our visit to the planetarium come
History Centre.
Come History Centre.
Yes.
Look at that up there. So this evidently is a site that V2 rockets were launched from to attack the UK during the Second World War. So that's not the doodle bugs, that's the later rockets as you would imagine a space rocket, as a child would draw a space rocket. Ant's fully equipped, she's going to have to give us lots of information.
Well, I've got my immersive iPad.
Hey? There's no need to shout, darling, just because you've got headphones on. So we will see what we can see. Oh, look, it's the 10th of July 1944 in my broken French. British Mosquito planes. Oh look, it's in English, you idiot. It's in English next door. Close are still under construction. And it was bombed while it was still under construction. Moving on.
Apparently it only took 10 months to build.
It's really vast down here. Well, it's a little side exhibition. Oh, this would be, no, it was similar to this, didn't we, last year, at the V1, the big bunker we went to.
Yeah.
This will be the slave labour turning up, I expect. There's lots of people in here, so I'm going to put the camera down for a second. These things are just massive construction, aren't they?
Yeah. Something like 7 kilometres.
Of what?
Tunnel.
Oh. We're not doing all of that, we haven't got time. There's obviously the mining trucks when it was dug out. And into the tunnel. Huge. And some dripping water. Mine detection. Some shells there. Sea mine. Here we have the V1 rocket, which if you followed us back across the continent last year, we went to the biggest bunker. I was in France or in Europe, which was a place where these were launched from. And there's the much bigger, much pointier V2. Hitler's secret weapons as they were known, which of course eventually led on to the moon landings, basically. That design didn't change very much if you think back to the 70s, 60s, 70s, the NASA rockets and that's the shape they were. Also leading of course to the atomic bomb. Dropped on Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. There are some beautiful models here. Behave yourselves. The detail of those trains is fantastic. So that's what we could see from the outside, is this dome, this concrete dome.
Which is where we are.
Oh yeah, we are, sorry, I should have said, we are underneath that said concrete dome. There's a section here about the Atlantic Wall. Excuse me, the defences that the Germans had in place. Beautiful models again.
Yeah.
Detail is extraordinary. The rooms built in there. All largely built by slave labour. The resistance. Cloth mats. Or silk, I think they were. So just wanted to say, as interesting as that was in the historical bit there with the V1, V2 rockets and everything, it was a bit weird. Now we understand it was built by slave labour and all the rest of it, and that's terrible. And you know, we show respect to the cemeteries and that we visited. But I'm going to put a photograph up now of the sign now. So there was hush, not in the original tunnels. There were kids there, weren't they, making a bit of noise and that. But actually in the historical bit, in the museum thing itself, it was silent. And the other thing was that on the way in, you were handed this, what was it called? Interactive.
Well, it was just an iPad. I called it an immersive iPad.
Yeah.
And
so
more about that in a minute.
iPad with a set of headphones to take you round the tour. I declined to have one, and I was the only person as we went in that declined to have one. But I had to wear a lanyard instead to say around my neck to kind of say that I'd paid and you know, I declined to have one of these things. And it was just really weird. I'm going to hand over to Anne, because she did have one. I'll put a photograph of that up as well, of what it looked like. But obviously didn't really use it.
Yeah, so I called it an immersive iPad, and it was certainly that. I mean, it was, yeah, all interactive and all singing, all dancing and all the rest of it. However, I noticed that the majority of the people that we saw were just glued to this screen. And admittedly, it was obviously imparting information and all the rest of it. And there were the yellow and black.
It's like miniature rockets.
Miniature
every so often.
rockets.
You'll see them in the video.
That it said on the screen that if you scan your iPad to one of these, it will tell you a story, which is brilliant. And it was, I would say, it was brilliant for kids to get them involved. But the majority of people were not then interacting with what they were seeing. It was really quite bizarre. Plus the fact I got told off by my iPad because I scanned one of the rockets, and I started to listen to watch the story of what that particular item was about. And I thought, I don't really want to stand here for 5 minutes because there's so much to see. So I walked off, and it told me off. I found the whole thing very strange. People were walking around just glued to their screens.
Nobody was talking. Nobody
was talking to
each other. The people they were with, even.
What was even more strange as part of this, there were little mini movies, if you like, that you could sit and then press play on your iPad and listen to it through your headphones. It was really strange. It was something like out of the Twilight Zone or something, the movie.
It was very science fiction film.
Very science fiction. There were people staring with headphones on. There was a mini auditorium.
The whole thing, we found the whole thing slightly bizarre.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
It was well worth the money for the amount of work that's been put into the exhibits and all the rest of it.
Perhaps we're just a bit old-fashioned, but we're quite into people talking to each other and actually interacting with the displays that are there. And obviously, yeah, we know about the slave labour thing. But there's nothing to say. It could have said just hushed voices. You know, don't make loads of noise, but silence, really? A bit strong, I feel.
But I compare it to the experience at the what was the blockhouse, the biggest blockhouse we went to, Lepolek?
Which was last year on our way back. Now, talk about an actual being there, immersive experience without any technology at all. Yeah, you could just press buttons and there were speakers, so you could actually hear the air raid coming in, the planes coming in and stuff like that through massive great speakers outside, you know, as you walked around. Anyway, that's just an observation on technology. Our thoughts on it, and perhaps it is because we're a bit older and, you know, not used to this kind of stuff, but it was weird. And I'm going to leave it on that. Good afternoon, everybody. So we are now just down the road, about half an hour from the military stuff and the planetarium. Sorry, it's been a long day again, many long days. We have a Freddie Park there. There's some kind of small holding farm type thing. Very nice. Airbnb. We are in this bit here. Lovely French ladies showing us where everything is. Got Wi-Fi with this one. This is a good find. Take you in. Ants on her knees as usual, look. I've taught her that, you know. Anyway, let's not go there. So we have a double bed with a furry thing. Some French stuff in the corner there. That doorway's locked. That's presumably goes to the rest of the house. The video that you watched last Wednesday.
Yes.
I think that's a week ago from when this one's due. Is there uploading? Yeah, and sorting out the thumbnail that you would have seen. Nice big old telly, fully equipped kitchen. 2 microwaves, or is that one an oven? Perhaps that one's an oven.
Yeah.
Alright, so small oven, microwave, hob in the corner there, sink, toaster, kettle, cup of tea on the go, lovely, just arrived. Coffee machine, everything you need, and a lovely little bathroom. A keeper, this one, for the grand sum of £51 UK for the night. The joy is that it's half an hour, no, 23 minutes, I just looked up, sorry, 23 minutes from the terminal for the train tomorrow morning for under the channel back to the UK.
Yes. Don't forget to turn off avoiding motorways.
No, because we did that last year.
That is a top tip.
Yeah, it sent us all over the bloody...
Fell foul of that, didn't we?
All over the bloody place, didn't it?
Yeah.
But always looking for places near, because although we haven't camped this time because it's been too cold and shitey, normally we would have been camping some of the way across France and that, but the last night is always an Airbnb because you do not want to be setting, packing the tent away and whatnot, do you?
No.
First thing in the morning when it's peeing down with rain and cold and everything else, to go and make sure you then catch the train. So this looks really, really good value for money.
Yeah.
There's some games in here and everything, I didn't see that. Oh look. Oh look, we've got games to play and everything, darling.
Have we?
Yeah. Not like that, don't be so rude. Not those kind of games. Your mother might be watching this, behave. Anyway, on that bombshell. Good! Good, yeah, let's start that one again, shall we? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else as always. It's a beautiful morning in France. You can see that. Beautiful, beautiful morning. So it's just up and it's, well, just lovely. Pause for effect. The unfortunate thing is we're about to leave France. We are, as we speak, on our way to Le Shuttle to go underneath the channel back to the UK. It's a sad moment. Go back to the UK after 2.5 months, 3/4 months, I don't know, something like that. Never mind, never mind. These things have to be done. Anne's doing particularly well. She's we've always said it's a lovely thing to bring back something back to the UK from the continent with you. So Anne's now bringing my head cold with her.
You would say it's always good to share also.
Absolutely, yes, yes, that's what people say, it's good to share. So I have. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. So there you are. Straight through French Customs Border Control, no EES signs. This entry-exit system, and shut the window because the train's ever so noisy. I know lots and lots of people have videoed this before, but if you haven't seen it before, it's quite interesting.
Yeah,
it's quite an experience.
And it's just really well managed, isn't it?
We were a bit early arriving for check-in, so we've been put on the
9:16.
9:16 instead of 9:45 train. No problem, straight through. French border control, passports, and we have Bulgarian residency, hand the cards in, no problem at all. Thank you very much. I did wave a wand over the side of the car, slightly, I can't see it on the side, so bright. They did wave a wand over the side of the car, just the interior, where my hands have been, slightly worrying me, looking for explosives.
Yes. So I'll come.
Which, given that we're going underneath the water, so just slightly worrying. Anyway, we'll bring it back in a second as we drive in.
There we are.
The shuttle hottie. There it is. This fun is fascinating because it's if you've never done it before, you do drive in here kind of going, ooh, this is a bit weird.
The first time is...
Yeah, especially when they start shutting the doors in front of you and behind you.
Yeah.
Which is for fire precautions, obviously.
And if I remember, there's posters on each side one of which says "See you on the other side."
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes, yes. See you on the other side.
Slightly unnerving the first time.
Just what you want to read. Second the shuttle hot the other day.
Ceci est une mesure de précaution pendant la traversée. Merci de votre attention.
So look at that, we're actually an hour early. There we go, through France, gradually speeding up. Anti-migrant fences. And there we go, we are underground. So there we are.
Just like that.
In Blighty.
Slide left.
Could be worse.
Yes, at least, yeah, at least we've got
the sun's out.
We have some blue sky ahead.
Yeah, for the moment. Drive on the left, look right. I tell you. Well, it has been, 2 3/4 months since I've driven on the left side. Look for practice. Get on this side. I got the window open. Loads of road noise. So here we are. Yeah, that's that then. Don't go away yet though. Don't. When I said that's that, I didn't mean disappeared. Don't go away yet.
We haven't quite finished for the winter yet, have we?
No. So sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, take your time, think about it, and no, honestly, you have a think about it and see what you think. Yep. Never mind. It's not a bad life.
No.
No. So we'll bring you back when we've decided how bad the UK roads are. We're used to all the traffic. Trouble. Anyway, see you in a bit. Here we are then, back on those wonderful UK roads, as you can see. We are doing, we're up to 8 miles an hour then, briefly. Well, back in miles per hour, not kilometres per hour. But, yeah, going great so far, isn't it, Ant?
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
A27.
Ta-da! There it is, ladies and gents. About 6.5 hours since we left their beautiful French accommodation this morning. we are now in Bridport in Dorset. We're not going to drive you to the house, obviously, for obvious reasons. This is UK hometown.
Other home.
Other home.
Yeah.
So as you're watching this, we're obviously back home in the UK, and the iconic, just outside Bridport, the iconic Colmers Hill.
It is indeed.
It's a known thing. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. As always, numbers have dwindled enormously, as they always do when we leave Bulgaria. But thank you to those that are still with us, and thank you very, very much for those comments.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, we've got regular commenters, and it's brilliant. And yeah, just thank you very much. Don't go away, because there is a video on Sunday. We haven't finished yet. There is a video on Sunday, and there's people walking up behind us. Look. Yeah. So we'll finish that. Bye.
Bye.